Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, what's up? Well, everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. First things first, Game 7 was talking about Nathaniel, not a thing. You guys seen Game 7 between the Clippers and the Nuggets. It was a pretty bad game. Not close most of the way. I think the Clippers took an early lead in the first quarter, and that was it. James Harden once again put up another stinker in a Game 7. Uh, yeah, pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. Embarrassing stuff right there. But we live to fight another day and see what tomorrow's basketball brings us. Tomorrow's playoff basketball in the NBA. Okay, we're gonna start off with some positive news. This kind of ends with some weird news, but we'll start off with the positives. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good Saturday, things of that sort. Boom, boom, boom. And without further ado, let's get into it. Shout out to Fox 5 Atlanta back home in the A. Austell mom and 3 daughters graduating on the same day from Georgia State. Shout out to Mob County. Shout out Austell, old stumping grounds and things of that sort. You love to see it. Family excellence. This is by Dan Rabi. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Salute to him. All right, cool. Graduation day is always special for families, but for one Austell family, the day is going to be extraordinary. On May 7th, 53-year-old Clayton County teacher Quayla Lee will walk across the stage along with her 3 daughters. Well, we know Lee has earned her Master of Arts in Teaching with a concentration in secondary education. Her oldest daughter, Rakia, will receive her master's degree in public administration. She works as a permit technician at the Atlanta Department of Watershed Management. After cheering their mother and older sister on in the morning, twins Kamaya and Kalia will also receive their diplomas in biology. What they're saying. 22 years ago, you could have never told me these girls and I would be graduating together, Quayla Lee told Georgia State Magazine. As any mother would be, I am so proud of them. Quayla Lee isn't finished with her education yet. She's already told her school administrators that she plans to one day, hold on, I clicked on the Georgia State click. Come on. That she's told her, where are we at? Quayla Lee, she's already told her school administrators that she plans to one day apply for education doctoral programs. Kamaya Lee is also continuing her education journey. She'll be starting the Georgia State School of Public Health's Master of Public Health program next year with plans to become over over 16. Hold on. We can't go out like that. We cannot go out like that. I failed the reading test for the night. I apologize, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Give me a second. We cannot go out like that. Let me hear it.
Obstetrician.
Thank you, Google. Google. Okay, with plans to become an obstetrician or a gynecologist. Kalaya is applying to the University of Georgia's of veterinary medicine and wants to work with healing animals in the future. Diverse family, W diversity, W education. All right, here's Georgia State Magazine story on them. Look at them. Look at the twins and look at the older sister and look at the mama. Mother, 3 daughters. And by the way, this is kind of funny coming off of the black men don't finish school. Conversation that happened on social media. If you didn't see it, congratulations that you're not that deep into the internet. Mother, 3 daughters graduate on the same day as lifelong learners. The Lees are making milestones together at Georgia State. This is by Michael Davis, who graduated in 2003. Why does Georgia State never reached out to me to write for the magazine? I probably have to email them, huh? Her daughters were with her when she first earned her master's degree. The twins, Kamaya and Kalea, had been just born a few weeks earlier, and Rakia, the oldest daughter, was 9, watching from the audience as her mother accepted the Master of Public Administration from Kentucky State. When Quayla Lee received that degree in 2003, her 3 girls were part of that proud moment for her. On May 7th, Kamaya, Kalea, and Rakia or is that Rakaya? That might be Rakaya because it rhymes. Kamaya, Kalaya, and Rakaya. That makes more sense. Okay, Kamaya, Kalaya, and Rakaya will once again be there as their mother completes a degree, but this time Quayla will also get to watch her daughters on their own diplomas. The four members of the Lee family, who have called Austell, Georgia home since 2007, are members of Georgia State's class of 2025 and will be participating in commencement exercises at Georgia State's Convocation Center on the same day. Quayla, who is now a seventh grade teacher at Clayton County's Babb Middle School, will earn a Master of Arts in Teaching with a concentration in secondary education. W. Mom. Rakaya, what is it? Yeah, Rakaya. Rakaya, who graduated in 17. Yo, she shout out Georgia State. Now 31 will be earning a Master of Public Administration, just like her mother did previously from the Andrew Young School of Policy Studies. It is Rakaya's second degree from Georgia State following her bachelor's in criminal justice. And for Kamaya and Kalaya, now 22 years old, will be earning both biology degrees from GSU's College of Arts and Sciences. Kamaya plans to pursue medical school to become a physician, while Kalaya has her sights set on veterinary medicine. 22 years ago, you could have never told me these girls and I would be graduating together, Quayla says. As any mother would be, I am so proud of them. Heading south. Originally from Detroit, what up, though? 313. Quayla earned a bachelor's degree in social work from Kentucky State, an HBCU where she met her husband, Eric, when they were both members of the track team. Oh, W article mentioning Eric. I'm sorry, I'm with the whole W. I watch a lot of streams. While working with the police dispatcher and finishing up her MPA, she found out she was pregnant with twins. She says her pregnancy almost derailed her from her pursuit of the degree, but with the support of officers she worked with and her school, she was able to finish on time. When the twins came, everybody was so excited and so happy, Quayla says. When I had them, the officers were saying, "These are our babies too." And I made sure that they were there with me at my graduation. W Mom. But after 15 years in Kentucky, the Lees pulled stakes when Eric, a civil engineer, got a job with the city of Atlanta. The family settled in Austell, where the lead children attended South Cobb High, Mob County, and Quayla began work as a social worker for the Department of Family and Children's Services. Looking for more flexibility to be with her family, she left social work to become a substitute teacher. One day, while working in middle school, a colleague encouraged her to apply for an open position as a paraprofessional. From working in the classroom for children with emotional and behavioral disorders takes a special type of person and a special type of patience to do that, of course, as everybody knows. If you know, you know. From Quayla found teaching rewarding and did after a few years, she decided to further her career as an educator by taking the state test to become certified. At the beginning of the 2024-25 school year, Quayla was hired as a seventh grade social studies teacher at Babb, leading her own class for the first time. It's a career she says uh, enables her to have a profound impact on the young people at a critical point in their adolescence. Just seeing them grow up is amazing, Quilla says. In every job anyone has, no matter what it is, they have that job because of a teacher. Salute. W awareness. A pretty surreal feeling. After graduating from South Cobb High, twins Kamaya and Kalaya both enrolled at Alabama State, an HBCU their parents attended, and far enough away from home they could enjoy their independence. They both had played in the high school band, and Kamaya was a track and team captain at South Cobb, following in their parents' footsteps. But with the vid restrictions in place, it wasn't the campus experience either of them had hoped for. As they begin to think about the benefits of transferring to a college near home and state tuition, closer to family support, they began to consider the school their older sister had attended. I wanted to be at a place that would be challenge my thinking and help me grow, Kalaya says. And going to my sister's alma mater is really nice. Though she had been away for a few years, Rakaya continued to watch Georgia State grow and transform. A permit technician in the city's Department of Watershed Management, who was recently promoted to the position of project manager, W promotion. She's had a front row seat to the ways that the university has been transforming downtown. She has wholeheartedly endorsed the idea of her little sisters attending Georgia State and helped them show them around on an impromptu campus tour. Rakaya had even considered returning for herself for a master's program not long after receiving her bachelor's, but was intimidated by having to submit graduate uh, entrance exam scores. But not long after the sisters decided to transfer, Rukai got an unexpected and fortuitous email from our old school, the Andrew Young School of Policy Studies, explaining that it was waiving the testing requirement. So she applied, and with the recommendations of our old professors, Dean Dabney and Michael Shapiro, she was accepted into the MPA program beginning in August 2022. I still have that acceptance email on my phone to this day. It's really a huge, surreal feeling because I knew my sisters were going to be there and I could be there for them and on the journey with them. When my twins came home in May 2022, we were looking at their course catalog and said that they'd be done in May 2025. It didn't dawn on me until a year later that I'd be done in May 2025 too. Around the same time, Quilla had been considering her options for advancing her career as an educator. She was weighing online programs, but she wanted to be in a classroom, having one-on-one and group discussion. W promo for Georgia State and group discussions with peers and professors. Her husband, Eric, noted Georgia State is right downtown. Then Rakaya endorsed it too. It was almost like a no-brainer, Quilla says. I wouldn't have chosen any other university. Commencement confidence. As Lee closes out a special chapter in their lives and get ready for the next, they'll be taking the time to enjoy the moment together. With the family coming in from Detroit and elsewhere for their May 7th graduations, including Quayla's twin nephews, they have twin nephews. Quayla's twin nephews. You mean twin daughters? Including Quayla's twin daughters, they have an eventful, huh? They have an eventful few days planned to mark the occasion. Twins Kamaya and Kalaya will be there to cheer on their mother and older sister during the early ceremony for graduate degree candidates. And after plenty of smiles, hugs, and pictures, and some lunch, Quayla, Rakaya, and the rest of the family will file back into the convocation center to celebrate the twins as they receive their bachelor's degrees. But while savoring the moment, they're still doing what they always need to do, what they always do, look towards the future. Finishing up their first school year as a classroom teacher, Quayla is now certified to teach in secondary school as well, and as well up to high school seniors, though she has no immediate plans to move up from bad middle. She has, however, already approached her school administrators with plans to one day apply for a doctoral programs in education. She can see herself as a school administrator. In the future, she has plans to establish a youth-focused nonprofit named after her mother, Cheryl. It'll be called Cheryl's Haven, an acronym of sharing hope through empowerment and repositioning yourself for a lifetime of success. Geez, Louise. I know I'm going to be a lifelong learner, Quayla says, but for now, I'm going to have to take my foot off the gas and enjoy teaching and immerse myself in that. Rakaya, who recently got the promotion, has a soft spot for children as well and is weighing her options to enroll into law school in preparation to practice family law or pursue a PhD like her mother. She doesn't seem to have had her fill of note taking, research, term papers, and syllabi. I always want to keep advancing and keep my brain sharp. If you can do something you thoroughly enjoy, it doesn't seem like work. Her next step, she says, is to figure out her next step. For her younger sister, Kamaya, the next step is starting Georgia State School of Public Health Master of Public Health program starting in spring 2026. She's wasting no time. In the meantime, while working as a pharmacy technician, she's planning to log some time as an assistant at a women's clinic with her ultimate goal of becoming, hold on, let me get it now. Hurry up.
Obstetrician.
Obstetrician. And her ultimate goal of becoming an obstetrician and gynecologist. As a volunteer at the Wellstar Cop Hospital, just down the road from her high school, Kamaya has already gotten an insider's view of the emergency department, neonatal intensive care unit, and other areas, experience that will bode well for her when she later begins applying for medical school. The connections she's made as a member of GSU student organizations like the Minority Association of Pre-Health Students and the Student Government Association will surely pay dividends. It's been nice to make all these connections, Kamaya says. Georgia State has endless opportunities for healthcare students. Twin sisters, Kalaya, Kalaya and Rakaya. Kalaya is taking advantage of Georgia State's proximity to the Georgia Aquarium to get experience working with animals, in charge of care for her family's parakeets and pooches, including a senior lab mate named Milo, who requires regular insulin shots. Kalea is already considered the veterinarian of the house. She's hoping to be accepted during the next round of admissions of the University of Georgia College of Veterinary Medicine, and in the meantime, she plans to assist the local veterinary clinic to gain more experience. Kalea says she one day hopes to work with exotic animals and wildlife, but will start to train to treat four-legged friends of the domestic variety. Like her mother and sisters, she's sure to be a lifelong learner as well. I want to do something in my life I enjoy. It lets me learn something new every single day. Well, congratulations to all of the above, the mother and the three daughters. That is an amazing story. And they're all, like I said, working in unique fields. And I think that's kind of like awesome as well. So salute to them.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.